During her speech at the 38th African Union Summit held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Prime Minister of Barbados Mottley urged leaders to push for economic justice, reparations, and deeper integration in relation to trade and free movement.
It is we who shall forge the manner in which we cooperate, integrate, and invest, rather than simply being victims of a past history.
She pointed out that currently too much exploitation is taking place in African nations and that it needs to stop. Mottley called on leaders in Africa and to a lesser extent the Caribbean to defend their people's rights and desist from subjugation.
We see here in the continent the continued descent into conflicts born out of ethnicity differences, born out of a mad grab for resources, not invariably for our own benefit, but for the benefit of others who seek to use our people as pawns in the determination of their own future.
The Prime Minister also advocated for a more equitable global financial system, especially in the wake of the climate crisis, while serving as the chair of the V20, a coalition of 70 climate-vulnerable countries, 40% of which are African.
We have enough among ourselves to know the difference between right and wrong, and to forge a future that is not for a few, but for the many.
According to her, African nations should be ready to assist states that are in danger as a result of the worldwide effort to combat climate change, as they may possess more financial resources.
As the world confronts the climate crisis, it is the poorest of the poor who remain the most vulnerable to floods and droughts and hurricanes.
According to Mottley, small island developing states face a significant conundrum as a result of climate change.
It is the poorest of the poor, and soon to be the middle of the middle, who will no longer be able to access insurance and therefore to be able to forge ahead with development if we do not make changes.
I am Antonio Day reporting for the HGP Nightly News.